Making fun of someone's height is way worse than making fun of someone's weight. Yes, losing weight is extremely difficult and will take a really long time for an individual to notice substantial results. However, it is possible, unlike changing your height. Whether it's a short guy or a tall girl, it is physically impossible to change your height. Therefore, making fun of someone's height should be viewed as something more offensive than making fun of someone's weight. Changing your height is totally possible, and it's so annoying when people whine about how they can't change it. Eat healthy, get 9 hours of sleep a night, exercise, and either cut off below the kneecap or attach someone's legs to your own. Make fun of whomever you like for whatever reason you like, speech is free. But consider that ridiculing others tells me much more about you than it does the target of your ridicule. Making fun of anything that can't be changed in any way is horrible. I'm a man and I'm 5'4", fecking tiny. Some of these comments about short acceptance. Stop that shit. Last thing I need is for someone to be forced to feel sorry for me or treat me nicely because I'm a shorted. Well, whichever someone decides to do, it makes them look like they have the mentality of a 10-year-old. Hey, formerly fat and currently short person here. Fat jokes always hurt more than height jokes, for the exact reason you lay out. I can't change my height, I know I'm short, it's just how I am, so there's no reason a joke about my height would hurt me. On the other hand, fat jokes double as a statement of character. They come with the added implication of being lazy and unlovable, while short jokes are just about being short. But I wasn't lazy. I only got fat because I was working so hard that I didn't have time for exercise and ate to burn off stress. And I wasn't unlovable, I met my wife when I was fat. Still, the barbs about my weight made me feel like I was. Because that was the clear implication. What's the implication of a short joke? That I'm short? I know that, and I don't really give a shit. Op is Kevin Hart. As a 190 tall fat female, jokes about weight hurt me more because I know that if I tried I could not be fat and I don't want to be called fat, but jokes about height are just haha yes I'm tall. But genuine, I have no idea what men could date a girl as tall as you are makes me cry. Unlike weight, it's something I'll never be able to change. The idea of me being unlovable for this one thing that I have no say in is unbearable. Making fun of size, height, weight, facial or body disfigurements. Pretty much anything is a shameful way to put someone down to boost your confidence. Be better than that, folks. Insulting someone on their physical appearance at all is just a shitty thing to do. Neither is worse or better than the other. They are just shitty. I personally think that making fun of someone's height is pointless and childish, but I guess it's probably because people can't change it that makes them feel bad. How about not making fun of people for any trait at all? Was I the only one who got made fun of for being a tall dude elementary school? Shit, maybe I'm just weird. Coming from a guy who is 5 feet 8 inches surrounded by people who are well over 6 really hits home for me. How is this unpopular? It seems like common sense. As a tall girl, I agree. Well, it isn't completely impossible. If you are too tall, just get rid of your head. The fat people brigading this thread taking jabs at short people says it all. LMAO, guess Op was right. As a skinny 6 feet 10 inches guy, I get related to a tree on a weekly basis. I take it on the chin and laugh it off. Shit sucks though. How the fuck is this so unpopular? I am tall 190 centimeters and kind of fat, but I still agree with this. I definitely see this as unpopular. Just a couple years ago back in high school, my friend got joked with and razzed about his height. If that was about weight, people would have flipped shit. He's taller than me now, so good for him. As a guy who's 5'3", thank you Op, I don't think either are inherently appropriate or necessary. And I think rejecting someone on either premise is completely fine so long as you're not being rude or degrading about it. Losing weight is extremely difficult and will take a really long time for an individual to notice substantial results. False. 2 months isn't a really long time. 11 Gang, where you at? The Who's offended more Olympics is running out of capital. I went on vacation and visited an old friend I hadn't seen in many years. The first thing he said wasn't "Hey, it's good to see you," or "Welcome." It was "You're pretty tall for a chick." Like, WTF? That hurt. Yeah, you're totally right. But really, why make fun of anything, right? I am seriously done with these girls hating on short guys though, or anyone disliking someone because of something like height or skin color. It's mind-blowingly dumb. Everything is so superficial and skin deep lately. This is gonna be a good unpopular opinion because there are so many fatties who don't want to admit that it's not that hard to lose weight. What about guys that refer women as shorty? Is this a popular or unpopular opinion? Please reply to this comment with either popular or unpopular. Hashtag please do not vote on your own submissions. Current votes. Popular, unpopular. -- 95103. The fact that people feel the need to decide what insecurities should hurt a person more shows a lot about the current state of mind in our society. To think this is supposed to be a though provoking or controversial conversation really makes me shake my head. Why aren't people more embarrassed by this stupidity? I don't know. This entire post is a huge ignorant mess. It's like there is a need to justify bullying or shitty behavior. I don't care if you're short or fat, that's not really something I would feel needs to be pointed out just so I can get under your skin. We move backwards every day in social awareness and critical thinking. I think both hurt equally. Yes, you can change your weight, with hard work of course, but I've seen with my mother that sometimes it just doesn't work. She's tried everything and even had surgery and she still has a really hard time losing weight. But on the other hand, I am really short for my age, not super short, but most people my age are half a foot taller and some an entire foot. I have to follow a diet to gain weight and I have to inject myself with hormones every night or I wouldn't have made the 1,50 cm/4,9 foot. It's really hard on both of us, especially when someone says something like, "Why are you so short? Annoying girl from school. Why are you even coming to this dinner? It's not like you can eat NYT high NGG." Colleague, when there was a party for all staff. Just stop insulting people or say stuff like that. It doesn't hurt to be nice. Fat jokes insult unhealthy lifestyle. Height jokes insult unchangeable genetics. Pick your poison. Height never naturally killed anyone. You can control being a fat ass, you can't control being short. I gotta give it to ya, this makes logical sense. I'm not a short person, but I never thought of it like that. TBH, yeah, because you can't change your height, but you can change your weight. 99% of the time, making fun of someone for something they can't control is worse than making fun of someone for something they can, and yes, making fun of people at all is horrible. But I can tell you being made fun of for being deaf is way worse than being made fun of for personality traits, etc., because you're helpless against defense or change in a way. Not sure if I'm explaining it right, and being made fun of for a personality trait doesn't make me want to change it, because it's something I chose to be or do. Whereas for some physical trait that is unchangeable, such as being deaf, is the most helpless feeling, not like I can hit the ear gym and show that bitch whose boss can I. But if you're fat and being made fun of for it makes you upset, obvs being made fun of for anything will make you upset, and you find maybe you're unhappy with that part of yourself, you can change it. Maybe you should too, because haze is total shit, but if you're a guy under 5'5", it's okay to make fun of you, and tell you to change, even though there is literally nothing you can do and it's not your fault. Again, we shouldn't make fun of anyone, but making fun of someone for something they can't control is worse than making fun of someone for something they can. Oh wow. An opinion on fat people in Unpopular Opinion. Since when did this start happening? The thing I get made fun of for is worse than the thing you get made fun of for. My big gripe with these height vs weight jokes is that why do all these short guys assume it's just fat women that have issue with short guys? I'm led to believe this is the case because whenever a short guy is discriminated against, everyone rallies against fat women. I really have a hard time believing that it's not tall women or women who think they're a gift to this planet aren't putting these restrictions in their bios too. I'm not a short guy or a fat woman, so I don't really have a horse in this race, but that's how I see it. And if you got such a problem with fat women, then why do you care if they are saying no short guys? You clearly don't like them anyway, so they've done the heavy lifting for you in that regard. You know, so you don't have to. At all. In any regard. I don't know, fuck. All of you go eat a Snickers or something. As a girl who isn't even that tall, 5'6", I used to get a lot of crap for being short by friends or teammates, mostly jokes. But when I wore heels, I got shit from guys who would say give us short guys a chance if I would appear an inch or two taller than them. It really hurt, and even my current boyfriend, who doesn't mind, I struggle wearing heels. That being said, I have issues with fat also. It's like all your fat is going to your chest or butt. Keep yourself modest. Like, man, some of these clothes they make won't keep me modest, they weren't designed for my body type. So even if I do cover up, it looks weird and baggy. Took years after that I began to love my curves, and even then sometimes I struggle to fully like them. Who cares? Don't make fun of people. Don't get offended so easily. Popular. I'm very confident and also very tiny. I could care less what people make fun of. I'm not easily offended, and opinions are just that, opinions. I have mine and others are allowed to have theirs.